Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and press this case out, or press the crank out of the case, I should say. Then we're going to put it in the truing stand and see how true it is, because I want to see how bad this thing was vibrating. You can see all the balancing holes are in this thing. Big holes here, big holes here. Now, the way balancing works is, these holes here equalize those holes. So if you plug all those holes up, you're probably pretty close to what it was on be balanced. But so they've been screwing around with this balance factor in this thing. So I don't know what the balance factor is on this crank. That's another thing to check. Ooh, that is a very bad place to put a hole. That is no. I have never, well, I can't say never. I haven't seen that done in a hell of a long time. Like probably 2.5 decades. That'd be 25 years to dumbasses. So what happens is when you tighten this nut down, you put a hell of a load on the crank trying to split it apart. You just gave it a place to break because that's real thin from here to the top of this flywheel. That thing goes snap, snap. Crack that sucker right in half. Oh, that is a stupid place to do stuff. That was a complete moron did that. See, all the way up to here you're alright because you got a big band in here, but see, they cut right through the band. Yeah, this is no problem. It's not a place to do it because I don't like doing them on that side anyway. I do it from the other side. But like I said, this is done dynamically. Static, you never drill holes here. Or at least if you're dumbass, you never do. So I wonder what they did on the timing marks. Might be just like that last motor. Timing mark issues. So 98 cubic inch. I'm romp down. I have no idea what the hell that means. Is the camera even reading that? Yeah, maybe that'll help. What the hell does that mean? Romp down. Yeah, I'm gonna romp his ass down because he's a dumbass for writing on your flywheels. I never write on anything, that's stupid. Whatever you put down is only accurate once, whenever you did it. And then after that, your name's on it or whatever you put in there, and it means nothing. I never trust any of that kind of junk. Okay, let's get this thing apart. So we're going to go over here and do our press. And we're going to do some pressing. There's that Indian supposed to be working on today, or yesterday, or last week, or next week. Yeah, that's it, one of those times. Okay, so we have to carry this big ass thing over here and put it right on top of this flywheel on here. Spread that apart about how far you think it is. Get that up out of the way. My wrist is really bad right now, so it's going to really make it feel good doing this. But we're good for that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that feels really good. Dripping all over me too. Yeah, my wrist is bad. Overexertion for about a month moving shelving. Feels like somebody put a nice something in there. They drilled in there. That's what it feels like. I'm sure it's good for you, whatever it is. Alright, let's see what it is. Oh, that is tight. Hoo-hoo, boy, that is snug. Ooh, I don't like that. That was a lot of pressure. Whole case is going like that. You can split them right down the center if you're not careful. Ah, shit. Oh, dumbass put the ceiling backwards too. Yeah, same way Harley does it. Alright, let's see. I need to get some support right here. I'm going to break something. Almost this amount right here. So I got to find something about this tall. Support this case. I want to break the case in half. That was too much pressure already. So let's go over and see what we come up with. So we have a machine shop. We have things we can do. Okay, we have that. We know this is about 30 thou too high. So we have adjustable step blocks. Okay, that's pretty close. Probably take up the slack with this after that, so that'll work. Let's see. I'm also going to take that just in case that's what I need. Alright. Good thing to have a machine shop laying around. Makes things a little more easier to do things at times. Okay, so take this. It's pretty close. It won't flex that far. I think it's only about 10-15 thou. Through the gauges. It's come in handy for a lot of things. Not just measuring things. That was 15. Tight 20. I think I'd rather be a 15 than a tight 20. Okay. Try it again. Now we're more supported. There we go. Oh, that's coming down hard. Tight. Now I got to hold the crank from the bottom so it doesn't slam against the table. Get that out of the way. All right. Okay. So they got the sealing backwards. This keeps the oil out of the motor. We're trying to keep the motor in the motor, oil in the motor. Harley doesn't know how to do things. Dumbasses. Lots of them. Alright. Grab my spacer off of here. Don't lose your spacer, it's very important. I want to keep that. Okay, I'm going to go over our trillion stand over here. I'm going to adjust it first. I'm going to put this thing over here and see what our numbers are. And see how far out of true this thing is. That'll give us an idea how much vibration it was having. Being a 98-inch motor, it's going to shake the hell out of you already, but if it's out of true, it really does it. And if they got a stupid balance factor they're using, that makes it shake even more, so get the triple whammy going on maybe. Okay, so go ahead and get this up in there. We'll see what it is. All right. Man, that hurts. Trip hazard on the floor, you can't see. Okay, so your indicators are right here. sure the nuts don't hit them. Big ass stroker motor, they shouldn't be even close. Oh, that's a nice true crank there. Oh yeah, that's real nice. Yep. Yep, that might have shook a little bit. That's what you call a shaker. Yeah, I think we can do this over here. Alright, so if you look over here, it's only moving a little bit. You look over here, it's going a lot. And look at the shaft, see how that one looks like it's turning pretty nicely. Look at this one bouncing up and down. See it? See the whole shaft bouncing up and down. You can also see the flywheel bouncing up and down relative to the other one. There you go. Each line is 2 thou, so that's what, 3 lines, 3.5 lines? So you got 2 thou here and you got 6 or 7 over there. Now if that was a twin cam, it'd be like brand new. Everything else in the world, you want to be under 1 thou. Harley's limit is 2 thou on real bikes, and preferably you want thou or less, which is half a line. So, alright, so this crank is way out of true, which means it shakes a lot. Duh. And more than it would normally shake. All this writing they got over here. Wonderful. Alright, so I'm going to take it apart anyway, but I wanted to see how bad it was first. Alright, I'll be back. Get this thing on the workbench.